ladies and gentlemen, obviously all the dancing genes in the family have been concentrated in my brothers, so I won't embarrass myself in front of you by dancing. But I'd just like to share some words with you about growing up with Avnish. I think, first of all, it's wonderful to be here on this joyous occasion of the union of two truly wonderful people, Avnish and Elia. And looking back on moments like this, it really evokes a lot of nostalgia as we look back at our history and our growing up days. And looking back, I think I can safely say that I have spent the most time out of all people in this room with Avnish. We've probably spent 17, 18 years of our life together growing up. He was born 18 months after I was, and he was my partner and my compatriot in everything that we did. We did everything together. We shared a room for many years. We shared many of our activities together. And as many of you know, fortunately or unfortunately, our personalities were poles apart. And the disparate nature of our personalities was the root of many wars that we waged against each other. Despite this, Avnish, as I stand here today and I look at this joyous occasion, this wondrous occasion, I feel so proud that I had a brother like you to go through those childhood and adolescent years with, and I didn't have to go through those years alone. So as I was scribbling these few words this afternoon, I was trying to remember the things that we went through together. From the first very days, you were an excellent singer. He has a wonderful voice, just as good as Elia's is. Elia also sings very well. And I remember being woken up every morning, which would annoy me a lot, to Avnish singing theme songs from his favorite cartoons of the day, most commonly Masked Crusaders, Transformers, whatever was in fashion. And I used to get really annoyed and scold him in the morning for waking me up. Despite that, you know, at least I had him when we did our activities together. We did music lessons together at Yamaha. We endured torturous 2-hour swimming lessons at the club every week. When no other child would show up for swimming lessons, Avnish, you were there with me to suffer in the sun, going up and down, doing those laps, so thank you. When our father, Papa, took us for long runs to Makrichi Reservoir, when he would disappear into the jungle and expect his 5- and 6-year-old kids to keep up, Avnish and I slogged through the jungle alone, waiting for the light at the end of the tunnel. So thank you for being there as well. What else can I think of? You invaded my strawberry shortcake dollhouse with your action figures and your cars. You have been the culprit at the root of many disappearing cookies and cakes that I laboriously spent hours preparing. But in retrospect, at least someone appreciated my cooking, so thank you for that as well. We endured drilling Malay tuitions together. We also enjoyed good times together with our friends and family, especially good friends that we grew up with in Singapore, breakfasts at McDonald's, sleepovers at each other's houses, birthday parties at Big Splash, which I hear now no longer exists, picnics at the beach and at Sentosa, long trips to Malaysia to the beaches. We spent all those together and had great fun. You have been the mischievous little brother at all my birthday parties who has annoyed and fought with all my friends and put a lot of cake all over my face. During our long vacations in India together, at least I had a playing partner to while the time away, and you my compatriot as well in gastroenteritis. As we grew older, you became more enjoyable. We went for long runs together. You were company at the gym. You were also a very challenging badminton opponent. I could never beat Avnish at a game of badminton. Most of all, what I want to say today, the qualities in Avnish that I could not endure, that I could not stand as a child, have truly become his greatest strengths. His laissez-faire attitude to life, his laid-back nature, has brought him to such great achievements in life that I could have never imagined. He has achieved a great deal, vice presidency in a major bank. He has scaled the greatest mountains on this earth. He has dived to the greatest depths of the ocean, and I can only dream to do these things today. So, in retrospect, it's all been in good fun, Avnish, and I've enjoyed all of it. Elia, I haven't known you very long. It's only been a couple of months. We only met each other for the first time last week, but I've spoken a couple of times. But in those short meetings, in this short time that I've known you, for some reason I feel like I've known you for years. I've been very impressed by her elegance, her poise, her grace, her intelligence, but most of all, her warm and compassionate nature. She has a true heart and she really tries to reach out with you. So it is a great privilege to have you in our family, and we look forward to spending years together. Finally, I just wanted to end by saying that people always talk about falling in love. They say that you must fall in love. But in my very short experience of life, I discovered that we don't fall in love, but we grow in love together. Love is not this spark or this moment of attraction that exists at this very second in time. Love is the strong and binding force that will unite you both together as you go through the trials and tribulations of life and learn to overcome them. At the end of the day, it should all be done in fun, so have a good time. I think Amish is an expert at that, and I'm sure Elia will give him some good company along the way. And I wish you all the best from the deepest of my heart. Have fun, have a blissful, and have a very happy life together. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Didi, for those wonderful words of encouragement and love. Those were truly pearls of wisdom.
A lot of things have been said about Avnish Bhaiya, and I would like to add on a few more words from a younger brother's perspective. He has bullied me all my life. He has tickled me and made fun of me, but throughout every single one of those moments, I've never felt bad about it. I actually, honestly, like it. And honestly, and the reason is because, you know, I don't think I've told anyone this, but Avnish Bhaiya is the person, is the man I look up to the most in my life. And I have so much respect for him. He's just, you know, ever since I was a little kid, the qualities that I saw in him was so attractive. You know, he would command presence in any room that he walked into, and he was so easy in making people laugh. And he had a really attractive personality, and he is the best older brother that I could have ever asked for. So, Bobby, you're really lucky to have him. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure most of you must be really feeling hungry. Before dinner is served, I'd like to remind you that after dinner we have a very, very special performance. I know all the other performances have been special, but this one is the most special because it's last. So do look forward to that. And there is vegetarian and non-vegetarian food on both sides, so on each side. So please make your way over to the food and enjoy yourselves. Thank you very much.